home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Hokies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. The run from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. At the 45, on his way. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, running back on the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Panthers offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Unloads quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Split backs here. Using his legs, it's Hendricks. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the catch. It's Dishman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. They'll send out the kicker here. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Got his man on the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if...
Turning it on! Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On target over the middle.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Dishman. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. There he goes. And he'll run into the end zone. Now Panthers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The inside handoff. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Get it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick.
There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
From the gun, the ground game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hokies. The AT unit on the field. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll sneak it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Toss to the outside. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You can just see him right now dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunkenmiller vibes, Pollock.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to...
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Fit it in the window for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Slithers into space. Still on his feet at the 25. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Pitt right back to the line. To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hendricks. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Immediately fires to the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The play action fake. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Pitt! Quick strike through the air for the score.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man downfield. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
To the air on first down. Hit as he throws. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And those are tough passes when you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines. It's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And now the lead is even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh.
The Hokies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hendricks. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Panthers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. They'll ride the hot hand, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it at the 15. Then they guard. He has it all the way down to the 12. The Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The _1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to...
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the ground with the back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Going number 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
38-24.
He'll bring it out. It's Hendricks. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is in...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's inside the 40. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Reads it, fires complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a...
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. And surgical precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a hit. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Hokies are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dances away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Gibbs. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. using the quick game. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. On the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor, or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stress you with his feet, stress you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got a man. It's Dishman. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. DB's right up on the receivers. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. These corners going to give them some space. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains, and they have a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Panthers! And the comeback is on! They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get them the ball back.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you...
There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Hokies look to keep this drive humming. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. And he's wrestled to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Makes a move. He's on the loose. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Pitt pushing the pace.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Fakes the grab on the left. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps it going. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. One more play to pad the stats. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros and time.